everyone. This is Michelle Gramoglia, the President and CEO here at Woodland Pond. And this is my weekly update actually for a Monday, a little early today or this week. We're doing this because I wanted to get ahead of the weather that might be coming in tonight into tomorrow. And we have some weather related updates for you. So today, the weekly update will address weather related items and just a couple of weekly related things. In addition to the weather, my calendar will be a little bit disrupted this week because the New York State Department of Health survey team has arrived for their unannounced skilled nursing survey, which is supposed to happen annually, but we have not had one since 2020. So that was February of 2020. It is now February of 2023. So let's see, that's 3 years. This is supposed to be an annual survey. So that has our team hopping as well. So it's an exciting day and an exciting week. So again, this will be the weekly address for this week. So what does this weather mean for us here on campus this week? You will see signs. This is probably the most important. There are two really important changes that you'll see as the weather is expected to come in tonight into tomorrow as we understand it. We really don't know what to expect from the weather. It looks like it's going to be some snow, definitely some wintry mix. It looks like it's going to be potentially snow, rain, sleet, coming in sometime around 7 o'clock tonight starting, and then working in overnight tonight. Depending on where the line kind of falls, it looks like it could be somewhere between a few inches to several inches to maybe a little bit more. If you were to walk around campus right now, you would see that the salt has already gone down in many places. We can anticipate that there are going to be slick conditions, some snow accumulation, and actually maybe some of the white stuff. For those that have not been with us during any kind of a significant snow accumulation, and if we do have that, what you will see is that we do have the snow contractor typically wait to clear cars and so forth until the snow has stopped. But if you do need your car before the snowstorm, if that's what we really end up getting, ends, you can call concierge and our staff will clear your car for you. Otherwise, the snow contractor will clear cars tomorrow when the snow event is over with. In the meantime, we will do our best, as will the snow contractor, to keep sidewalks clear. We do keep paths here and there to let folks walk their dogs and so forth. We do, the snow contractor does come and plow the roadways and so forth. But again, the bulk of the car clearing does not happen until the snow event ends. And again, if you do need your vehicle before the end of the snow event, you can call concierge and we will clear that for you. So do be prepared that if you need your vehicle before the end of the snow event, you do need to anticipate that your vehicle will not be cleared until the end of the snow event and then a couple of hours after that, because there's no purpose in having them come and clear the vehicles throughout the course of the storm. So you do need to anticipate that. In terms of the major plans that we have for modifying, activities and such here on campus, we have canceled all Woodland Pond transportation for tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So if you have transportation scheduled with us and you live in either independent living or the health center, that is canceled for tomorrow. If you have not been notified yet, you will be. We are working diligently with the physician's offices for the appointments that we had scheduled. So that's primarily the health center. And, we've rescheduled those appointments or we're working on doing so. So again, if you had scheduled transportation through Woodland Pond for tomorrow, which is Tuesday, that transportation is canceled for tomorrow. And if you have not been notified, you will be notified at any point very soon today. The other major change for tomorrow, and this affects only independent living, is we will be providing meal service, of course, for dinner time. But all meal service tomorrow will be pickup only. The main dining room will be closed for dinner. The pub will be open as usual, but the dinner service will be takeout only. So we will need your dinner orders today. So this is very important. We will be extending your ability to put your dinner order in for later in the day. So usually those are due by 1 o'clock to concierge today for tomorrow. We will be extending that until 4 p.m. today. And I believe that Ruth will be doing her best to contact everyone that has a reservation scheduled so that you can get a dinner order in. We will have signs up sort of all over the place, but it's very, very important that if you have a dinner reservation for tomorrow night, which is Tuesday, that you do get a dinner order in for pickup, for takeout for tomorrow night for Tuesday. So again, the dining room, the main dining room and independent living will be closed tomorrow night. We do anticipate staff having some challenges getting in, and because we can anticipate that and we want you to make sure that you're fed, we are going to be switching to a takeout only meal service for Tuesday night. So again, we will be making contact with those people that we know may not see the announcement and so forth. So again, we've got well notice in advance. We've got more than 24 hours. This is not an emergency that we cannot anticipate and plan for. And because we can and be prepared and thoughtful about this, we are doing so that we're not caught unaware. We're giving you plenty of notice. You are certainly going to be served. It just will not be the dining room meal service. This is to most adequately prepare and make sure that everybody's got meals. You just have to make sure that you order today for tomorrow. And again, we will be contacting those folks that we think are the least likely to have seen the announcements and so forth. So we will be taking care of that today. You will see some notices to please make sure that you do not park anywhere on the roads tonight. So if you typically park on the roads, we do need you to move your cars. That has to be done by 5 p.m. today. So there can be no cars parked on the roadways tonight. You should have received an email from Tom Tango about that. That's very important. As always, we always ask you to remember that you should be preparing for inclement weather just like you would when you lived in your primary residence before moving to Woodland Pond. So preparing for power outages. You should have medications. You should have battery-powered light sources. If you are someone that resides in a home that is not on a main floor, you should know what you would do if you needed to evacuate on a staircase. You should have water, those kinds of things. If you don't have those things or you're not sure what you would do, you should contact concierge if you live in independent living. Obviously, if you live in the health center, we know what we would do to have to safely evacuate you if we needed to. And the health center is on emergency power, so that's less of a concern there. If you do rely on emergency power for life-saving means like an oxygen concentrator, those kinds of things, and you live in independent living, please do make sure that your name is on a list at concierge. You should contact concierge if you have an oxygen concentrator and you live in independent living. Very important that you do that so that we have your name on that list. And that is, a very important thing for us to know. As the rest of the week goes on, our plans have changed a little bit now that the New York State Department of Health is here for that unannounced skilled nursing annual survey that hasn't happened since 2020. It basically means that they will talk to every resident. They will, review the medical records for every resident in skilled nursing. They will interview families. They will interview staff. They will observe meal services. They will observe medication passes. They will do all kinds of things to make sure that the services that we are providing are meeting the regulations and those kinds of things. They do this to protect the residents and identify any areas that the services that we are providing do not meet the codes and regulations, areas that we need to make improvements on and so forth. And so we will, see where this goes. And, it's a great opportunity for us to make sure that we are doing as well as we think we are when it comes to meeting those codes and regulations. And it's a busy time for us, but it's a good time. And we look forward to this time every year. It's kind of like getting tested, a pop quiz, so to speak. And this is what we prepare for. So it will be busy though. So we're kind of clearing our calendars and we appreciate your patience. If you've gotten a call today and asked to have a meeting scheduled or changed or so forth, we will be available via email. You will see some of us more than others. And again, we do appreciate your patience with moving things around on the calendars and things like that. If you have anything that you need from us, obviously reach out, and you know, you may get calls back or emails back kind of later in the days as this week goes on, both because of the storm and because of the survey going on. But if you need anything, please do reach out. Otherwise, please take care this week. Stay safe and hopefully enjoy the snow. Thanks so much.